What's going on, guys? Wanted to give a overview of our performance dashboard that we have. This will just give you an idea of what we can do and the customization we can have on this dashboard for your team or your department and whatever you need. So what you're looking at right here is the dashboard itself. So when you go to print this out, you're going to get uh, this whole form here, and you can either save it as a PDF and email it to somebody or print it off by paper. Totally up to you and what you would like to do there. So when we first look at this thing, you've got your athlete name here. That's you can choose by a drop down menu. You've got height, weight, grade. These are all that background information of your kids that you'd like to see up there, their sport, their position, and their position group. We can take that stuff out. We can also adjust it to what you want because some sports doesn't matter on the positions. Football, a lot of people like to compare their position groups, but other sports, not so much. So totally depends on what you need and what you're looking for there. With that, there's up to date performance metrics. So these again are all choosable with drop down menus. And what this is doing, guys, is it's pulling the most recent metric that you have. So I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see a little bit better. And so it's going to pull that most recent number, and you're going to see the date of that metric and when it was done. And below that, we have a rating. So this is just ranking the guys off of where they started to where they are now relative to the group. And so if you're comparing group, that's male versus female. If it's team, it's your sport, obviously, and then position group if you want to do that as well. Below that, we've got a nice radar chart that's also showing you your group rank, team rank, position rank, just a different way to look at that data. And all of these metrics you're able to choose and adjust to what you need. And then same thing here on this radar chart. This is just showing your first test to your most recent test as far as ranking goes. Now, when you scroll over here, you see you have speed, jump, and strength metrics. These again are also adjustable with drop-down menus to whatever you'd like to see. What you're seeing here is your most recent data, your first data point, your most recent data point, and then the PR of that specific data point. You've got some line charts that are showing how your metric has trended over time, and then it's going to give you the percent change beside that. And again, that's on all of these, and we can adjust the metrics to whatever you want. And again, you can choose these over time. You may not always want to see vertical jump. You might want to see a seated jump or a dumbbell jump. You can pick those and make that decision. When you scroll down, you've got a graph here. Now, I've got two graphs on this dashboard. Now, the reason I have that is because you may have a couple metrics that you want to see every single data point of that. So, example, it may be vertical jump, could be body weight, whatever it may be, and you can see every data point over time. Versus, okay, I'm only going to look at with these your first data point, your most recent, and a PR. This will show you the long term trends of a specific metric. And it's also going to compare your, again, group average, team average, position average, and we can take those off. You can add those or keep those on. And again, I'll show that in a different video. Again, same graph here below, just a different metric with our broad jump. And so from there, just a real quick run through here with the rest of this dashboard, you have your athlete info, your data entry, which is where we put in all that information for your athletes that comes back to the dashboard. We also have a leaderboard. And so this is something you can print out every week and post or whatever you would like, that is pulling the specific data on the given date for that week or month, whatever you're doing there. And then we're going to have a jump sheet. So this is for your metrics as far as writing them down. You can write them down. The kids can write them down, whatever it is. It's just something that when you go to print, you've got a form with those PRs on it that makes it easy for you to track. Same thing on the sprint here. And then we also have a lifting percentage chart. So this is something that you might need it, you might not. We can pull the specific maxes that you have typed in, their highest max of a specific lift, and then give you the percentages that you need for each one. I use something similar, but for me, I have it set up as for the week. I will have the specific lifts and their percentage on a chart here on a paper that goes on my rack. So that might be something you want, which I can easily add and adjust in there. So there's your quick overview of our dashboard. And again, we can totally customize this to what you need, different metrics, different comparisons on what you want to see. And yeah, we can make it to whatever you need. If you need anything, please reach out. If you're interested, I'd love to have a conversation.